Hi there. In this video we are going to be assembling this children's playhouse, and the model is 5075. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird model for a playhouse, but whatever, for random numbers. So let's get to it. And here is everything that you get: the walls and the roof. And the roof, as you can see, it can be bent from the middle to fit in a cardboard box, which arrived quite badly damaged at my place, but whatever. Hopefully all is good and we are not missing anything. And I will assemble this inside the house because it's still too cold outside for the moment. And yeah, we will move it later. And by the end of the video I will tell you if this is sturdy enough and it's worth your money or not. So let me get this out and start the assembly. The back part of it, the plastic itself is quite soft, so it shouldn't crack in theory. That's a good thing. We will see how it lasts over the years in the sun, but yeah, I was thinking it will be a brittle plastic. From what I see, it's not. And obviously we have the back of it and the front of it. Let's get the rest. We also have the two sides. One thing that I don't like, the fact that these holes are quite close to this edge. As you can see, a bit of white in here. So in time you might get a crack in this area. But yeah, nothing that I can do about that. And here you have a lot of stickers, which, as you can see, we have marks on this. That one I don't think so. Here is a mark for stickers. There are a few sticker marks where we will put this, and these things will go through the holes, through those, to keep everything together. So let me get to it quickly. And yes, because nothing ever goes according to plan, you can see the side is a bit too tall. They didn't properly account for the shrinkage, so we will always have a bit of tension in this area. Yes, we can put this in here, but as you can see, we will have a gap in there. Sorry, my bad. This actually goes on the outside of this. Yeah, that was dumb of me. And the screws obviously go through this one and latch onto the other one on the inside, but that makes that narrow border that I showed you on this part even more important, because this is always pulling on that little border in there. So if that breaks, this whole side will actually come down. Luckily the top will keep everything also together, so yeah. I recommend you use something like this to tighten these screws, because otherwise your fingers will hurt. So you basically need something with an edge to put inside that gap right there and tighten them. Now that this is put together, I'm going to come and put the top on top. The roof is in its position. You can see the bend marks here, but those are normal for plastic. This is the way it's meant to look basically when you bend plastic. They tell you not to bend it more than 90 degrees. Hopefully you can see something in there. Yes, it's upside down. Anyway, so there's that. Everything goes together quite well in place. So I'm happy about that, and this thing is huge. So I'm 183 and I can I can stay inside of this thing. So let's glue the stickers and be done with it. And camera, please focus at least for a moment. First sticker is on, and they are not paper, they are a sort of plastic, and the glue is really strong and they seem to stick really well to this thing. So I don't see absolutely any issues with this. Hopefully they will last over the years. Yes, you will see a tiny mark in the injection point. You could clean it up before putting the sticker in its place, but something like this. But I didn't, so a bit late now. Anyway, shouldn't really matter. We glued the cat next to its hole, almost messed it up, because the tail is really tricky to get in position, and yeah, if you glued a lot of stickers as a child, you will not have a problem with this. For me, this is the hardest part. So the cat next to its hole, a bird next to its little house in there. That's about it for the rear of this thing. Let's move it a little bit. This is the side of it, and we still have one sticker in there, and this one is already in, and that is glued. Also these things, and yes, they obviously tell you where everything needs to go. So the instructions, okay. Let's continue on the last side. And I'm done, and I can honestly say this thing is better in quality than expected, and I will keep you posted because we will disassemble this in a few months and move it outside. So, see ya next. A few weeks later, this thing is still in the house and still doing perfect. I made a tiny modification right in here. You can see an indentation that I made with a drill. I didn't drill all the way through. And on this thing I made this right here with a file, obviously, and now the door actually stays closed, because it would just come out like this by itself. But now it latches in, and yes, obviously you push on or pull just a tiny bit and it releases. I think they didn't do something like this for safety reasons, but I decided to do it myself. So we've been using this for about 4.5 years maybe, mostly indoors, absolutely no issue whatsoever after I did the modification to the door itself, and for a few good months it's been used outside, no problem whatsoever yet, but yeah, a strong wind will pick this up, so maybe anchor it down or something yourself if needed. And overall that's about it. We are really happy with the value for the price, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.